Hi, I'm Crystal McGuire, Executive Director of the Aviation Technician Education Council, here to welcome you officially, finally, to the virtual annual conference. Thanks to everybody who was able to stick with us through the cancellations and the reschedules. Really excited to introduce this new format and still bring you some of the content that we had originally planned for the in-person event. So I'm here to give you some logistical information so that we can bypass some of this explanation during the sessions. If you haven't already registered, you can do that through ATEC's website. There's two ways. Either you can register for the entire event, or you can select individual sessions to register for on our a la carte menu. Either way, you'll get email confirmations with information on how to access that individual panel. We know it's a lot of emails. Apologize in advance. But it's important that you make sure that you've got confirmation for each one of those panels. Our recommendation is that you open up that email, you add the details to your calendar appointment. There's a link in the email to do so. And that way you have it readily accessible when the time comes to join that particular panel. We're trying to put together a lot of opportunities to engage through Q&A. Every session will have a Q&A opportunity. You can do that in a couple of ways. If you've joined us for a previous ATEC webinar, you'll be familiar with the options. One is through your control panel, your GoToWebinar control panel, there's a little hand icon that will indicate to the moderator, which will be me, that you wish to ask a question verbally. You can also, will give you the opportunity to turn on your webcam. So if you've got a webcam and you would like to be able to communicate with the presenter or speaker face-to-face, we'll have those opportunities for you as well. The other way is for you to enter the questions in the Q&A box. I, as a moderator, will make sure to just verbalize those questions to the presenter as we're able. Anybody that attends the presentations will get a certificate of attendance following that session. I know that's important for some of our individuals that like to have it for their continuing education folders. So you'll get that directly after the live session. If you are not able to attend the live session, go ahead and register. At the conclusion of the week, we will send around a link to the on-demand sessions. Even if you attend for an on-demand session, you'll be able to get a certificate of attendance for those as well. So never fear. Other than that, there are handout materials for each individual session. Those will be in the control panel as well. Copies of PowerPoint presentations will be in that control panel. So we certainly encourage you to, especially the first time that you join us for one of the panels for the virtual conference, that you dial in a little bit early, make sure that you've got the right software downloaded, and that you familiarize yourself with the options available for Q&A. There's also a chat box. If you're welcome to chat with other attendees, especially while we're waiting during the session as well, but in advance of the session, if there are others in the room that you would like to chat with, you're welcome to do that through the chat as well. So definitely looking forward to a great week. Certainly looking forward to your feedback if this is something that you think is of value and that the trade association can do moving forward. We're going to use this as a pilot program of sorts, but certainly hope again that it adds value to what you guys are doing out there in this very interesting time. So look forward to seeing you all this week, and thanks again for your continued support of the Trade Association.